Now let's jump into that tier 15 guide. I've already done it once just to test out what it's like, and I entered the brand new one. Tier 15 this time around is fairly easy, honestly. Even though the monsters inflict poison, it's not going to be that difficult. The poison isn't strong enough to make you want to focus on heals or anything dumb like that. Sacrificing your damage, no, not needed. But one thing you should note is that Break is much weaker. I ran Go, and honestly, although he's a good breaker in this run, he didn't do much at all. It took a very long time to break, so I'll show you. That we know what to expect and what teams should use as well. So let's jump in. Tier 15. This is the team I'm running right now. We have Thomas Andre, we have Akari, and we have Go. I'm going to use Go just to show you, but you can replace him with Cha. You can replace him with, I guess, even Min or other units that deal damage or support Thomas Andre. Up to you what you want to do, but Thomas Andre can carry you throughout this entire run. He is just so good, and there's no other tricks or tips you really need for this run besides picking the right code. Super important. And here's my build just so you can see it. Running Blessing on Akari, no Guardian set because it's bugged and I don't want to deal with that right now. And we have Obsidian and Curse on Thomas Andre. Here are the cores as well, nothing fancy. I'm just going with ones that give me crit and crit damage right now due to the meta. Obviously that core doesn't match with Thomas Andre, but it's the best one I had on hand, so we are going to use it. Now, also, one thing I do want to mention is when it comes to picking the rounds you want, do not do episodes. Honestly, episodes suck. Normal battles are the ones you always want to do, and system maintenance towards the end, that's when you have to pick. So my ideal run would be normal battle, go here, normal battle again, and an enhanced battle, or you can skip normal here, go to maintenance, and upgrade a code if you need it. But again, normal battle is the way to go, then go enhanced, and then you can go to system maintenance if you want, or keep going enhanced battle. But I would stop here because by then you should have enough of those fragments to upgrade a code. If not, go enhanced battle because this will be a waste. Do include a chest to get here, of course. And then continuing on, if you feel like it'll be too tough, you can go episode. But again, enhanced battles should be doable. If not, go here, get some bonus resources, system maintenance, and social battle. So that's the ideal. I do always avoid episodes. I hate them. They give some of the worst RNG known to man in this game. Worse than any summons you could do, drives me insane. So as we jump in, the codes I always look for are skill damage. So I'm going to go on auto here because Thomas Andre can sell things on auto pretty easily. So let's see. The first codes we get, hopefully something juicy we can use. I'm going to pause it, and there we go. Actually didn't have to pause it. So here we got basic skill elemental weakness damage bonuses, or we get a crit rate guarantee on our ultimate with a little bit of crit damage. Honestly, I always go for this one. Boosting elemental weakness damage, that's the way to go. A very solid core. But let's keep going. I don't refresh ASAP unless I get a code that's absolutely useless. I do cherish those fragments. So next up we get, oh wow, it's in our favor, another elemental weakness damage increase. So I will enhance, boosting up our current one, and here comes the boss battle. Thankfully with normal battles, I do think the devs did nerf the mode itself, so it is much easier to do now. Before it was actually way too hard without special code. Oh my goodness, the one that nuked our HP. Yeah, now it's relatively doable. Nothing too crazy here. As you can see, I'm not going to swap out too much work. Just going to beat the boss and switch into our codes. Give it a second here. And there we go. Let's see what code we get. Again, enhancing, but we did get a brand new code that's actually pretty darn good. We actually got two codes that are very good. So both of these are honestly very viable. We get a critical damage increase of 50% to our basic skills. That's a huge damage gain. Or we can get a 10% defense reduction and increasing the target's damage taken by 10% as well. I will go the crit damage route. This one is just too darn good. Even though we gain shields often, I just want to go with this right here. The base damage it provides us is insane. So let's keep going here. And again, we're skipping the episodes you just don't want to do. They're awful, terrible RNG. So again, normal battle is nothing too crazy. Just gonna jump in, do our usual shebang here, dodge the initial move here, and start dishing out crazy damage. Akari is one of my favorite hunters right now because her light team damage is crazy, but also she does boost SJW Sung Janu by crazy amounts. Her support skill in conjunction with Biru is so much better than Min, and I'll show you why later on in another video, just because right now Akari is the main support for SJW. But oh, we got a juicy code. Hitting for light attack increases the target's leg damage taken by 0.5%, another beautiful code we want to take. So take that one again. These are the codes you want. Ones that boost your elemental type damage, ones that do boost your basic skill damage. We're not really focusing on ultimates too much. Basic skill spam, that's the way to go. And here you want to check, how many fragments do you have? 200, not enough. If we go to system maintenance, we can't do much, so I do recommend another normal battle. That way, you get even more codes in, and that way, your fragment stack does increase. So if you want to reroll, or if you want to improve a code you have right now, you can do it without having to worry. And here we go, the silly bear trying to give us a run for our money, but it's a normal battle, buddy. You're gonna get nuked here. Easy peasy. Again, don't have to swap. You should swap though, obviously getting all those bonuses in, but right now, we are kind of up there in terms of damage. Everything is easy because of the codes we're picking it. Oh my gosh. We just got one of the best codes in the game. The user's basic skill damage increases by 400% for 30 seconds. Yeah, gimme, I want that. You'll see in a second just how much damage we deal. It's going to be insane. So, let's go. Special battle. That's not going to be too special, trust me. Yeah, Alicia, I think it's in this run here. She is not going to stand a chance, but watch this. Look at her poison. I'm just going to watch and show you here. We should have poison applied to us soon, but we don't have shields anyway, so she's not going to do too much to us. And as you can see, the basic skill damage, that huge boost we just got, yeah. I could have done more damage, obviously, if I wasn't talking earlier, but we're dealing massive, and I mean massive amounts of damage here. That code is just busted. It's one you do want to choose, even though you only have 30 seconds, which I think the effect is now probably gone. It still helps us build up stacks, still helps us with a damage deficit if you have one, to kind of build up that damage early on. That way, when you start spawning in your hunters later on, you can basically start compensating for the damage being lost. And also, you see here, she's going to use her ultimate skill when we don't break her. You can swap in to your next hunter using your QTE. That way, you do avoid the nuke. For Cha, it was a must. For some reason, Cha, her damage was outrageous. So, if you can't break them fast enough, you can just do that trick. Very simple. Swap in with your QT, get those invincibility frames, and also use your ultimates as well, if you have them, to just stack on that invincibility period where you're not getting smacked around by that special skill to use if you fail to break them. Very important. It can actually ruin your run if you do get hit by it. And honestly, when it was Cha last time, she dealt so much damage. I wonder if Alicia is dealing less damage. I don't want to die here because these hunters are actually pretty strong. Don't mess up. You can die fairly easily if you get it once or twice. But I'm noticing Alicia isn't spawning anyone in. Kind of feels like she's way weaker than Cha. Cha on this run is just crazy. Like, she healed last time too, which was insane. You had to bring Cha to beat Cha, which is a funny part. Otherwise, she's going to heal up all her health. This is another good code here, if you're running hunters that do need their power gauge, but again, we got another boosting code. Decrease the cooldown for users' basic skills by 10%, you know for a fact. I'm choosing that one. Oh, baby. So this run, yeah, we've been getting every single code we want. Now, very important, let's check. How many fragments do we have? We have 350. That means we can enhance one of our codes. And after this, we do have another special battle. So if you want to take a break, you can jump in here, but I'm going to go normal battle because I don't think I need to enhance right now. I'm fine for codes I have, and also, I do want to have enough to reroll. Yes, that's right. If I get a bad code here, that way I can reroll a few times. Very important. Although system maintenance is good, it gives you a break. It's still not the best for your damage overall, in my opinion. There's much better avenues to take, and again, that code we just got to legendary, it just, it lets us nuke. This is what I call a breeze. Oh, we got a pretty juicy code here. We get a power gauge increase by 60% and also our ultimate skill damage 200%. This is good, but for Thomas Andre, where I do use our basic skills constantly, I'm going to go with this one here. 200% ultimate damage is obviously amazing, but with my current setup, the basic skill route is the one tick, so let's keep going. Enhance that one. That's my choice, but both, trust me, are very good, especially because when you get legendaries, you want to go that route. It does net you the biggest gains overall, but for my run, as you can see, I'm cruising through with our basic skills, so I do want to go with that avenue. Now let me just skip over here to codes coming up, give it a second here. So these are our next codes. I don't see anything I really want. You want to make sure if you get this effect to take it if you want to upgrade one of the codes you have currently. And I do want to upgrade one of mine, so in the next system maintenance, I will get 100. I will have the guaranteed chance to upgrade with my codes. So I will be taking that because right now, honestly, my codes are pretty darn good. And take a shot for every time I've said code in this video. My goodness, we've said it like 900 times so far. I'm actually getting tired of saying code. But let's keep going. Just gonna skip over to a code we get. There we go. We got the code, didn't even have to skip. And oh, we got an upgrade. Oh, wait. Light damage increased by 20% for every light hunter we have in the party. Yeah. Oh, this one's pretty good. I'm gonna take this one. Though right now our light damage increase is so high that it's going to be a marginal bonus at best, but still, I'm going to take it just because running that full stack light team, I do want that bonus being applied. And as you know in this run, they are weak to light, thankfully. Otherwise, yeah, it would be a waste taking that. So let's keep going. As you can see on the health bar, to the right-hand side, you can see fire and light elements. That's because obviously they are weaker. But I do want to note right now, we did lose that 30-second bonus in the beginning of the battle, where we do get the 300% skill damage bonus, basic skill damage bonus. So our skills are dealing a bit less damage right now, which is fine. We should still be able to do the run with our current loadout here. So using Go, get the bonuses applied here as well. Go can honestly solo this too, just like Thomas Andre. That's the best part about Go. He just does so much damage. He breaks, he buffs, he just does it all. And oops, I got a swap pack to Go here. Easy break. That's why running breaks isn't too bad for this run. It does help out a lot when you do need that clutch break coming in. That's why I still run Go, even though the effectiveness is lost, which is fine. Not too many break gauges in this run, so you don't have to do that. And as you can see here, the poison effect, useless. Tier 15 for this round is so much easier than the last one. Oh my goodness, the last one of the heals, if you don't have Chaw, you're cooked. You're just cooked. They're gonna heal if they even graze you, which is insane. And oops, I should see what happens if he doesn't get broken. Kind of curious here. Do we just get absolutely wrecked here? And oh, nothing actually happens there, so kind of anticlimactic. Thought something interesting was gonna come our way, guess not. So yeah, break's not really necessary too much. It does help the flow of the run, especially if you do face an enemy with a lot of break gauge that you can't deal enough damage towards. And okay, just break here, a little bit of a tickle to break them. And oh, wow. As you can see, we just got another amazing code. Though don't get me wrong, this one here is really good too. We get a crit damage occur rate increase of 5% when you have a shield active, but basic skill hit, ignoring 50% of the target's defense. Yeah, easy pickings right there. So let's keep going. As you can see, we have system maintenance, we have an episode and an enhanced battle. I'm assuming, yeah, I want to go this route here because look, we have 650 fragments right now. So we do want to go that route and upgrade one of the codes we have. Let's modify it up. So let's take all these first, get our mana up. Perfect. Take the chest. And here we go. Press the T button for code enhancement. Two options there. And here we go. I'm going to go with either this one here, giving us a light damage increase or a cooldown reduction of 15%. We also have this one. Crit damage increase of 100%. That's also very good too. I'm not going to go too much elemental weakness damage. We have enough. So let's go the cooldown route and probably go the crit damage route as well. Those will be my two picks, and you can only do this 2 times. So make sure, pick right. Let's go this one, get some crit damage in, beautiful. And we could just upgrade it again and get a nice bonus in, or get a 15% decrease to our cooldowns. Both are honestly arguably amazing to choose. Let's just go the cooldown route because why not? I do like spamming our skills, building up those shields, basically never dying. That's the way to go, Gunhee. So let's keep going. This should be the last battle, I'm assuming. So pretty quick run overall, just showing you which code you should pick to get a very easy run. Actually, no, just kidding. We have one more battle. Go should have a break counter here, a break gauge. And yeah, he does. And watch this. So this is why taking a breaker when the break state is reduced, when the break damage is reduced, because as you can see, we're not doing much break at all. By the time we actually break Go here, we're going to be able to kill him by using Go. Because the codes we chose are so OP, this is ridiculous. And here we go. Our damage is lost because we're 30 seconds into the battle, so we're not nuking as much as before, but we're going to still break it. I'm committed. You can see the shields we're getting are insane here, and the cooldown. Oh my goodness, the cooldown reduction on our basic skills are making it so that Go is running out of mana. Have you ever seen Go Gunhee run out of mana? I don't think I've ever seen it happen. He just has an infinite mana pool, but not anymore. And as you can see, I haven't even swapped out once. It's kind of a joke right now. Go can solo himself. Okay. Oh no, we got nuked there. It's okay. kind of spent too much time joking around. I want to just be Go using Go, but those special attacks are, yeah, they're pretty darn good. I don't need Go for this run, it's okay. Here we got a bunch of junk codes, don't want any of these. Break gauge decrease for crits, no, don't want that. We got a lot of junk here, but this one's okay. QT is giving us ultimate skill damage bonuses, I'll take that. That's perfectly okay, let's keep going. Poor old man Go, he died for my sins while I joke around. I'm so sorry, Go, it's okay. We are going to go for an episode here, just because I want to show you how bad they are. So, jumping in, let's see. Are we going to lose any of our stuff here? You have a 90% chance to get the number of data fragments in inventory. You can see here how awful these are. So, 70% chance to randomly get one selective active collection entry removed, or if you fail, you get one randomly selected active code removed as well. So a loss there. What the heck? And how about here? You have a 90% chance to get the number of data fragments in inventory decreased by 30%, or you get one active code removed. Gonna go this route, and we failed, and we lost an active code. Never, ever go the episode route. It's just so stupid. The episodes are dumb. They're made to make you lose. I lost a 90% chance there. Not the gamba you ever want to take. Ridiculous. And we just lost a code straight up. So much damage loss. How many fragments do we have? Actually, let's see. Can we upgrade any here? Wrong button. Okay, let's see. I do need this bonus now because we lost Go. And we also lost a very good legendary. Was it legendary? Pretty sure it was legendary code as well. What a shame. Let's keep going. Final round here so you can see what we do. Overall, the run has been pretty good. Nothing too fancy here. Just don't sit around and joke while your poor old man Go is slaving his butt away. Oh, baby. So, here comes Jenu. Nothing special here. Same as every run. We do want to get our damage off in the first 3 seconds, of course. That's where the bulk of our damage does come from. So I don't have time to switch into Akari. Just nuke while I can, ASAP. It's a shame we lost that code, though. So disappointing. Just gonna keep dishing out the damage, and there we go, the 30 seconds should be up. We're froze, and that's okay. Now we can start QTing using our ultimate skills, because we don't have the 300% bonus being applied. Too bad. That bonus is huge. I mean huge. Okay, let's switch into Akari, get some bonuses in. Akari has just been sitting and watching this entire run. She's had a pretty easy roll right now. Here we go, here comes the ultimate. Get that brilliance, that amazing passive being applied, and switch into Go and start just dealing massive, and I mean massive, amounts of damage to Janu. And here we go. Light stance, come on, bro. Easy dodge that. He's using the spear, pretty cool. It's actually nice to see Janu using the weapons against you. Don't see that quite often. And this is kind of what we could expect for PvP, I'm assuming, right? It'll never come, at least maybe not yet. In the future, maybe, like a fun skill-based mode, devs. Not a mode where whales get to walk around, a skill-based mode at first, and I think afterwards, the devs will ease us into kind of a PvP actual whale mode. That's my assumption. I don't see it happening in the next 2 years. That means the year we just had and the year after, so maybe by 2026, that's a mode they might introduce. I can tell you right now, if PvP does come, that means the devs are desperate to get some revenue in. It's just a given, right? PvP, people get competitive, they want to spend money to get more damage in, to beat whoever they're facing. It's kind of like with any other PvP game, like Clash Royale, Clash of Clans, or any of those like Kingdom Rush, whatever they're called games, where you are basically playing against other players, and that gives you incentive to spend money. You don't want to lose, you want to win, so that gives you more reason to whip out the wallet to swipe. But right now when the game is PvE, you don't really have that incentive. No one's really seeing your score as much as you are yourself, right? So it's not really, there's just no real need to, right? When you swipe, you just want to get the characters you want right now and not kind of win the game, right, per se. You can win without swiping if you play long enough, and you can do well enough by being a light spender. But if PvP does come and you want to start winning, yeah, you got to start swiping hard. So let me just go to the end of the battle, that way you can see what codes we chose. Just give you a rundown here. Alright, so with that cleared, let me show you which codes I ran, very important. You do want to pick pretty good codes to really blow through this pretty fast. As you can see, we got a lot of boosting codes. These ones are some of my favorite. Basically, I can always beat the stages using Thomas Andre and only Thomas Andre, literally not having to swap out to Akari or Go, just soloing you of Thomas. You don't want to do that because you do want the bonuses, but that is one avenue to take. This one's pretty good too, getting some light damage in, but you don't want too much light damage taking elemental weakness damage, because then the effects are kind of negated, so make sure to have a good mix going in. This one's good too. When you use your QT, your ultimate skill damage increases, so not a bad one as well. The old code we used to pick that gave us like current HP damage based on ultimate, yeah, not the one you want to pick anymore, just not as good anymore. But yeah, these are codes I chose again, a variety you can choose. Basic skills are pretty much my focus for this run. Really helps you out, especially with Thomas Andre, otherwise ult damage is good too. But the boosting codes are some of my favorites. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, make sure to support us and extend your support. Last chance for codes. That's all I have for you today. This is your code King Zaf, signing out.